Here we are off of Hoadly Road next to this spring-fed pond, which is actually in the Neabsco watershed, and the spring is the headwaters to Neabsco Creek, which is just on the other side of the road. But this spring-fed pond and this area here is one of the last remnants in the Occoquan district that's considered agricultural. Now, behind me in this area is also part of the newly established Occoquan Reservoir Protection Area, or ORPA, which was designed to protect the Occoquan Reservoir, a critical drinking water resource for the region, including residents on the eastern end of Prince William County. But if developers have their way, all of this will be bulldozed, including the spring-fed ponds, and paved over to make way for high-density development, which moves us away from our reservoir protection strategy.
The Hoadly Square project is seeking to build over 380 residential dwelling units. Now, there are aspects of this proposal that are pretty decent. If it was in an urban area, the units are clustered near the front of the parcel, closer to the road to promote walkability. They are proposing a community center, which may be open to the public, although questions remain how this would be paid for and maintained. This back parcel is proposed to be maintained wooded with public trails throughout. But building higher density like this needs to be very strategic in near areas that lend themselves to being actual transit hubs. The bus stop in the shopping center next door is not a transit hub. Also, depending on how the stormwater is done, we could actually be introducing runoff from Neabsco to the Occoquan Reservoir. And in terms of maintaining this forested area, given the soils, slopes, and presence of the Resource Protection Area, the RPA, you can't build here anyway. So it can't be claimed as an environmental contribution to the project. Beyond that, the ability of this forested area to protect water quality entering the reservoir would be hindered due to the amount of acres of impervious surface that's being proposed. There is a big difference in impervious surface between 380 residential units and 9 that's currently allowed under ORPA. Very simply, this project would make sense in an area that's planned for higher density. Here, it's simply in the wrong location.
This is one of several development projects that we are seeing pop up in this area within ORPA or within the watershed that do not meet the policy standard. We're seeing the Purcell project, Maple Valley Grove, and the expansion of the Moss. So this isn't about the percent of one project in comparison to ORPA or the watershed. This is about upholding a policy and avoiding the proverbial 10,000 cuts. This isn't about one proposal. This is about the cumulative impacts that we see when you disregard an established environmental policy to make way for high density incursions in an environmentally sensitive area.
We're seeing a disconnect between the county's environmental management staff and those in planning and some elected officials regarding the best way to protect the Occoquan as a safe, cost-effective, and sustainable drinking water source. Remember, Fairfax downzoned 41,000 acres to 1 house per 5 acres, and streams in this area are among the highest in terms of water quality, showcasing it as an effective management strategy. The Occoquan Reservoir Protection Area is only about 14,000 acres and is currently the key to Prince William County's protection strategy. Stormwater management and other green infrastructure strategies are great at managing flooding, but there is no magic way to build more roads, buildings, and impervious surfaces and not negatively impact water quality in our streams and groundwater recharge for our residents relying on wells.
So let's work together to expand our protection strategy rather than eroding it away like we could be seeing here.